Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Angry Cast and Minecraft and Chill. I apologize immensely for the weeks upon weeks that have gone by since the last episode. There's a couple of reasons for that. The one being, if you follow Fallout Shelter, you probably will have heard that I've had to sort of scale back a little bit because Megan broke her arm trying to help out, take care of her, or our, I guess, senior dog, Haley. She was trying to change, it's a long story. Go watch that video. I don't want to explain it again. But I do want to say that we are going to be doing some things, and I'm recording a voiceover to be put onto this later, and we'll record the footage because I don't exactly have time to do both. But I can record, when I can, the footage and then put the voiceover later, which is what I'm doing while I'm driving out to the store to take furniture over to our new house that we got from her house that she can't help me carry because she's in a brace and cannot use her right arm, which is her dominant arm, which sucks. So, here's the situation. We are getting close to going after the dragon, and I'm doing this because I want to get the shulker boxes, because when eventually the next update drops, which has the deep dark, we're going to want to have the ability to set up bases down there to work with, as well as carry all that stuff and not have to worry about transport. I mean, we're going underground. You're not going to be able to go find trees and shit down there. Now, I will take some saplings and grow my own trees. We'll build a little, and I've done it before. We'll build a little base underground to handle that. But that's I don't know when that's going to be, but we need to get shulker boxes, which we have to go to the end to get, and we have to beat the dragon to get even that far. So I want to start working on that. Now, you can see, I don't know when I'm going to show it on camera, but I'm telling you now, I have almost all of the, and this is the second reason why it took so long for me to get to this episode. I've got almost all of the ancient debris mined up from the nether to make an entire suit of armor that's upgraded with netherite, and also that has enchantments on it. Because, again, we're going after the dragon. We're going to need to be prepared. I also I'm going to have to, find a bunch of Endermen, which is probably what we're going to be focusing on in this particular episode, me going after Endermen, which I know I can get them in the nether, but there's too many other things in the nether. It might be better for me to just set up a base camp and just take care of them in a place where I can, snipe them and then have them attack me and be able to get to them where they can't get underneath a 2-block square, because they're three blocks high. So that's the things we need to do. We got to get enough Endermen to get enough Eyes of Ender to fill out the portal to the end. We need to have enough to make another Ender chest to put into the end for us to carry our stuff, so that if we do die, we can just go right back into the end, grab some gear, get it on, and get up there. We've been planning for this a while now, because we know we went back and we did the all the enchanting and all of the brewing to get enough of the, I think it's falling, whatever potions of falling or slow falling, whatever, so that when we get picked up by the dragon and tossed, we don't die upon impact, which is going to be the biggest thing that's going to save our butts down there. The dragon himself is a pain in the ass, and especially getting up to the tallest of towers to shoot out the beacons or whatever they are that keep him, giving him his strength until we can actually start to take him down. Of course, all of this doesn't matter because we're gonna have to probably wear a pumpkin head on top of everything else because of all the Endermen, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. That's kind of like what we're gonna be doing. Now, I may or may not be taking and building up anything at the the stronghold room. I don't know that I am. If I don't, I haven't figured that out yet. I probably will just get my stuff set up right outside the portal and then go do it and then get to it, and then I have a ton of food. I have plenty of everything. I have no heart for needing food, so it's not like I need to go build a base there like I have done in previous series, like the original series, the Minecraft, the Mongo Smashes Minecraft, where we were doing all the achievements, where it was called achievements back then, and I had an entire base kitted out in the right outside the portal, which was great. I had chicken, I had all kinds of animals and stuff. It was pretty awesome, but we don't need to do that. That being said, what is going to be next after that? So we know that we're going to do the Ender Dragon in order to have enough shulker boxes and stuff so we can travel for when the next update comes with the Deep Dark. But what about after that, or what about before that? Like, what's after the end? Well, not really that much, and that's kind of why I'm a little bit upset that it took me this long to get to this episode. But it took forever to find netherite, or the ancient debris to mine up in the nether. I mean, I was just like, I tried both places where I was told I was going to be at, and I was still finding it in where I usually would find it, but did not find it where I was going to, usually get to it. It was not going to be where I wanted it to be. So we are going to just, accept the fact that it took me forever to get to this point, and we'll move on from there. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to parallel park, and there's a guy that is following me, and I was like, damn it, I want to back into that space, and you're just right up my ass. And you don't need to know all that. That's none of that, that's not for you to care about, but that's why I'm kind of like struggling with words. The word salad that usually happens in my mouth is 10 times worse when I'm trying to concentrate on driving, which I probably shouldn't be doing, recording a voiceover while I'm driving. But, I have the opportunities when I do have them, so I take them when I can. As it is right now, I'm trying to parallel park so I can drop off the furniture that we got. Well, it's actually Megan's furniture from her house, and I need to back into a space that's going to be fun. But I can parallel park in a Honda. Trust me, it's not hard. So give me a second. Okay, a little out of breath. Not just from the parallel parking. No, that was easy. I love a Honda when parallel parking because it actually makes me a little bit lazy. Because you have a backup camera. Never used to have a backup camera on parallel parking, so I had to rely on skill. Something I learned how to do in driving class some 30 years ago, and I was able to retain that knowledge and skill. But with the back of the car, with two chairs in it where you can't see out the back window, it kind of helps to have a backup camera to get you through the process. And having to carry two chairs up off the back of the car, into the porch, and into the house, I'm a little tired now. So yeah, we're about the 7.5 minute mark. Probably about halfway there. I don't know that I'm going to go full 20 minutes out of this. I apologize. We'll just have to edit it to fit. But yeah, I really don't know what we're going to do after we beat the dragon, because I know the only other thing out there is the wither, and yes, there are achievements or advancements for the wither, but I don't want to do that around anywhere here. I'm going to have to go someplace completely different, maybe deep in the earth, and take care of it there. That would be my particular thing. I tried to do that before. I tried to fight the wither underground, and it didn't go well. He escaped and caused havoc all over the land on the original homestead area. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to go somewhere way away that we won't have to worry about that, and not have to worry. I think we're going to go probably to like a desert or something where he can't cause a lot of trouble. And I know there's advancements with the Ender Dragon. We can, I think, collect dragon's breath. So we'll take some empty bottles with us. I know that there is an advancement for looking at the Ender Dragon with the spyglass. So we'll take the spyglass with us. There'll be tons of things we can do with that. Yeah. And we'll get the dragon egg, and we'll just take that and we'll put it in, our little trophy area, and then we'll have that. I've been doing a lot of stuff outside of playing Minecraft, where I'm just preparing to be to the point where I can record. And there's a lot of games out there we've been playing that have been great. Been thinking that were really great replacements once we get to a lull. And we kind of hit that lull already, and that I've been probably about 5 or 6 weeks now without an episode, and it's becoming apparent that I'm running out of things to do while waiting for me to be ready for the Ender Dragon. So that being said, I think we're probably about 3 episodes from being going to be taking a longer break, a scheduled break. And then in that time, I don't know what we're planning on doing. I do have a few games that I got to go back and finish that I never did. One of them, which was Evoland 2, is going to be wrapping up here towards the middle of June. And then like I said, I always hate talking about other games when I'm playing a certain game, but this is kind of like I need to put this out there. But once we finish up Evoland in about June, Evoland 2, then Inside is going to be taking its place. And that now, Inside is already in the can, just to let you know. Anything you happen to comment on it will be pretty much, just for me to listen to and respond to. It's not going to be it's not going to affect how I play the game because I've already finished the game. I've got a couple other games that I started working on that have not made it to published yet because I'm not in a good enough spot where I can just say, okay, let's start putting these out there without having a break. And one of them is Horizon Zero Dawn. I took a huge break from that game to do other stuff, and I just haven't got back to it yet. I'm about maybe a fifth of the way of the game. I basically went through the beginning part where you can leave. That's, if you know the game, that's where I'm at. There are other games I would like to get to that I have that may or may not contain any kind of commentary on them, just for the shits and giggles of doing it. There are a few that may have, something. I want to try something out. A couple of games that were out there free or, will be close to being free. And I got to go back and finish off, let's see here. Human Resource Machine we never finished. I'm going to just do a recap of all the solutions for the first 17 episodes that I did, or the first 17 levels that were done. I still have to finish Portal 2, but I have no idea if I want to go back and finish that off. That was an Ian Bailey thing, and I kind of feel bad doing that. Other than that, Megan and I were going to look at Farm Simulator at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. There's a couple of episodes that we can put out there from GTA of us playing GTA, well, me playing GTA, her just riding shotgun on it. Stuff like that. That's probably gonna have already happened in between me getting this done. So I think that's what we're gonna do. After this is gonna be the Dragon, and hopefully I get to record that with you instead of being in the car. Bailey and I took on the Dragon the first time. I'm doing it solo this time, and let's hope that nothing much has changed since that, because that was a battle and a half then, and I'm hoping it's just the same, if not slightly easier, now that I know how to play better. So we'll talk to you then. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take care of the planet. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.